Yo, what up guys, Samuel here from the Soul Brothers, and today I'm going to give you my review on the Adidas Alpha Bounce. So as you can see, the new background or whatever, I'm in the process of moving and I don't have my backdrop yet. So right now it's going to be like this, but it'll probably change really quickly. I just need to get my backdrop in, and then it'll be either the black or maybe we'll get a new kind of backdrop thing going. But anyways, that's just a little update. And I reorganized my whole thing, so there you go, my boxes and shit. You can see all the boosts that I have. But anyways, let's get into the review. So this is a running shoe, and I'm not really a runner, but I did try running in these. I actually wore this almost every single day just to test them out casually, and also I also ran it with it in the gym. And I tried to do some training stuff, work out in it. So I'll give you my review and what I felt with this shoe. If you guys want to go cop this shoe, the link is in the description box below. So the traction is just the regular traction. It's just circles, and there's like some little notches or little grip things right here on the on the outsole where the circles are. And actually the traction is really nice, and I've been walking around everywhere in these, and these little nubs don't seem to be wearing out. So I think the durability will actually be pretty good. The rubber's hard. It's just like not super thick, so I'm not sure how durability would be. The rubber is hard, but it's not super thick. The traction is very grippy, and yeah, there's really no problem with them. So the traction is good to go. For a runner, I think the durability of the traction is the most important. So durability wise, I think it's actually pretty good. Okay, moving on to the midsole / cushioning system. It's just Bounce, Adidas Bounce cushioning. It's amazing. It's really nice. I think what Bounce is just it's just an EVA midsole, but they just added like a little bit of rubber to it. I think that's what it is. So it gets a little bit bouncier. And then the heel to toe transition is really nice. You can definitely feel the bounce cushioning in the heel. It feels, if you guys have ever tried Boost, Boost is really soft and mushy, right? So this feels like a little bit kind of a firmer kind of Boost. This definitely does give, but not as much as Boost, and it also rebounds a lot faster than Boost. So if you don't like that mushiness of Boost, then Bounce would definitely be a good option, because if you want more of a responsive cushion, right? In the forefoot, you can't really feel the bounce cushioning that much. It just feels like super responsive, and there's a good amount of impact protection, but there's really no bounce at all in the forefoot. It's more of in the heel, and then the heel to toe transition is really nice. So the cushioning, I really liked it. I think as a runner, this is a good setup, because I don't think you would want a lot of cushion in the forefoot, but I'm not sure. That's just coming from my opinion, right? But if I could, I would definitely add a little bit more cushion or something in the forefoot, because I like to have that bounce in the forefoot. But still not a bad cushioning system. And then here's the insole. The insole is just it's not super thick, but it's not super thin, and it doesn't really feel like memory foam or anything. It's not, see if you guys can see, but the insole is nice, I guess. It's nothing compared to like Micro G or anything like that. It does its job, and stepping comfort is pretty nice. Okay, now moving on to the upper / materials. It's what they call forged mesh. So it's basically like a mesh upper, but if you guys can see, it's kind of hard to see with this pattern, but there's like these little folds right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like these folds in the upper right here, right? And what that does is it helps to not stretch in the areas where you don't really want the material to stretch at all. And right here, it's really stretchy in the toe area, because you don't really need support on the toe area that much. And it's actually really soft. It's not it kind of feels like a jacquard a little bit, but it's a little bit more giving, right? A jacquard / performance woven doesn't stretch as much, but it feels like a forged it feels like a performance woven, but it's a little stretchier than that, you know, and a little softer. So it's really comfortable. I really enjoy the material on this. Now moving on to fit, you have to go down half a size, right? It does fit a half size big, so go down half a size if you can. If you have a wide foot though, I don't know about these shoes because these shoes fit pretty narrow on my foot. So when I first got these fit really tight width wise, and also right here I could feel my toes like being constricted because the material was just going down, right? But then after a few days it's stretched out, so if it feels tight at first, it's fine. It should be okay. It does stretch out, the material stretches out. So the width wise and everything, it's really good. Just make sure to go down half a size if you can. And if you have a wide foot, probably go up half a size because it does fit narrow. So support, moving on to support, the material is very supportive. When you're running it with it, it feels like, it really feels like you're not really wearing anything, right? Besides the little bounce in the heel to toe transition is very nice, and it just feels like the shoe is one with your foot. It feels very comfortable, and there's really no like, it's super responsive. There's no dead play, and you just want to focus on running, you know. I did do some cuts and stuff. I am gonna do a Does It Basketball with these. That's coming soon, but I did do some cuts and stuff. That's where the shoe kind of like, my foot kind of went off the footbed, but that's not what it's made for. This shoe is just for running. It's not made for like you're doing cuts and stuff, lateral movements, I don't think. So support was good unless you're doing like cuts. In lockdown was good. My foot felt really locked down, and you don't really even have to tie down the laces, you know. It's a really nice fit because it's kind of like a one booty upper, even though it still has a tongue, which I really like how Adidas is doing that. Nike's just doing no tongue at all. Adidas is kind of doing this one booty upper, but it's still kind of connected with a tongue, and it feels really nice. In the heel, there's really no heel slippage or anything like that, and my heel felt contained, my forefoot felt contained, besides when I was doing like cuts and stuff. But that's not what the shoe was designed for, you know. So aesthetically also, I think these are dope, especially this colorway. The other colorways, it doesn't look as good, the design of it. I think they were more focused on performance rather than aesthetics, even though it still looks kind of good, but doesn't look as good as like the NMDs or like the Ultra Boost, you know what I'm saying. So aesthetics, I really like how this looks, especially this colorway. And tell me what you guys think of the aesthetics of this shoe down in the comment section below. Is it ugly? Is it good looking, you know? And durability wise, I think these would actually last a long time. Besides the rubber, if you're running on concrete really hard, then I think it would wear out pretty quickly. But other than that, I think these will last a good amount of time. So overall, the price is $100. It's a really cheap shoe, just $100, and you can't go wrong with these, you know. If you try the Ultra Boost, and the Ultra Boost is way too like mushy, the Boost is way too mushy, and the Prime Layer is really stretchy and doesn't feel very supportive, then this is a very good go-to. And just casually too, it's really comfortable, and I could walk around all day in these. And training also, if you're working out and doing squats and boost, it's really unstable, but the bounce cushion is actually a lot more stable, so working out in it was actually not a problem, right? So for 100 bucks, you should definitely go cop these. If you're a runner, I'm not really a runner, so I'm not really qualified to give this review as a running review, but I did run in these, so I'm just telling you guys, it did feel good while I was running in it. Casually, it's very comfortable too. So for $100, you should go cop this. Yeah, so that's my review on the Adidas Alpha Bounce. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.